She kind of says,
Get in a fight.
She's like, I knew you guys wouldn't swim. She's like, you need a tail like I have.
Search for traps during the at the entrance or anything?
You can. So when you guys get close to the entrance over there, you find that it's got a bunch of mangrove branches and roots, but they almost completely cover the narrow entrance. But you guys are able to get in. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Eridus. Alrighty. And you don't see any traps that you can find. So, Bose, I'm going to drag Shesik's character onto yours, and I'll let you control where she moves, okay? I don't care if you look at it, it doesn't bother me. And when you get towards the entrance, you see that there's a level hallway behind that's made of earth and roots. And you notice that the ground is really wet, and there's kind of water dripping through the area. And these mangrove roots kind of make almost a tunnel, or they're almost kind of like they've kind of burrowed through or followed passages to go kind of get into that area.
Probably down further, like down a level. Oh no, it's not. I don't think I've ever seen one here.
You want me to lead a? I don't know, what's your perception? Pretty decent.
Sure.
No, I wasn't doubting his skills. I was doubting the location of it.
As you guys get up towards the entrance, you notice that the first 20 feet or so, you can see great through there, from the sunlight. However, it gets dimmer as it goes in, but there still seems to be little light filtering through the roots and whatnot.
All right, I'm gonna.
I have like a 5. Things are dead, and I just want.
Alrighty.
Try and work my way in ahead of these fellers.
Sounds good. And as you make the turn there, it's completely dark inside, so you can see, but the rest of the group will probably need a light source.
I'll cast a light.
The optional I was thinking.
Me and Eridus Cormer will cast light on their weapons.
Alright. Cormer or Eridus? Cormer you meant, right?
Yeah, Cormer, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You guys kind of hear just, sort of, like crickets and little insects and whatnot. There seems to be quite a few mosquitoes that are kind of in here, and it's just kind of a hot, oppressive kind of area.
Yeah, it won't let me move Shesset, so.
Alright, I'll move him. No worries. Who do you want me to keep him close to, and I'll just drag him? Who's hanging on to him?
Just between the three of them. As long as they're 20, 30 feet back behind me, my goal is to try and keep the distance. Sounds
good. So, Bose, you kind of come around the corner and you see that little area that I've opened up there, and it's kind of what the description of it looks like.
All right. But no undesirables?
Nope, not that you can see. And just so you guys know, there's a pretty bad thunderstorm going on outside, so if I suddenly drop out, probably lost power. All right.
All right, bud.
So no, you don't see any undesirables.
All right. I will do my little flint scrape thing to let them know to move forward, and I'll move up to here.
Okay.
Give you another perception and stealth.
So when you guys come around the corner, you guys see a small alcove to the south in the southern end of the tunnel. It's filled with some javelins and wooden clubs and decorated with shells propped up against the far wall of the alcove. There's a large clay pot that sits there. It looks like it holds water, and there's a lot of mosquitoes kind of buzzing around.
I think I'm up to about.
Now, to the south, you can see where it kind of bends off. It's going to show stairs, but there's no stairs in here. That's just sort of the decline or the incline of the earth itself, okay?
No, I don't either.
All right, there you go.
I just got 3 on that one.
How many javelins and stuff is sitting there? Is it quite a bit?
There's about 12 to 14. Oh, I'm sorry, few. There's about 4 to 8, sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna try and pack them up on Tanner.
Okay, sounds good.
Are you trying to be punny today?
Do you want the clubs too?
Yeah, if I can. I don't know if they'll all fit in that haversack, maybe a backpack too.
I don't know if they'll fit in the, I don't know if the javelins will fit. I guess that's fine. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember, but we'll put them in there. That's fine.
There ain't timed on my back or something.
Yeah, that's fine. So you find 8 clubs and 6 javelins. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll take like 3 of those javelins.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Okay, yeah.
Just go ahead and add it to your guys' inventory sheets. Alright, where do you guys want to go next?
All right. If she's caught up to it, I'm going to ask her.
Okay. She's like, well, what are you looking for? There's lots of ways to go.
The
random drop off.
the safest path to get you to your leader, so that we can converse and do some good deeds here. So, the safer you make us, the safer your tribe is. We trying to make a peaceful entrance here.
She said, well, I think probably the best way to go is probably going to be down the southern passageway down that decline.
I'm gonna do a sense motive.
Oh, there.
Alrighty.
Look at that.
So
No,
your hunch says that she's telling you the
random
most
drop.
direct way to the
I
leader.
think it's a pretty.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That was pretty nice. It's actually, well, like the Greater Stone Prison, that's the same stuff that's on the.
All right. I will head that way then.
Alright, sounds good.
Again, perception and stealth, letting these guys hang back a little.
Sure. Now, when you start down that path there, you kind of have a stink of waste and decay that kind of fills the hall, and the air is pretty thick with some flies. And you see kind of a semi-solid conical pile of rotting food and animal bones kind of cover the entire floor at the base of this area. I'll open it in just a second. And there's some mushrooms and moss that grow in kind of scattered patches and whatnot. Can I have a knowledge nature? Actually, you already have it. Never mind. So you know that this is probably a small compost pile that's used by the people that live here. You can see that it's just too regular. It looks like it's it's been raked up into a pile, and
All right.
and you gave me a perception. You said, yep, you did. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I actually did the stealth thing twice again.
I've seen very little drop from there.
The mangroves here, the mangroves, the flowers and the roots of it look a little bit different.
Knowledge nature, does it appear to be anything that would be one of them frickin' plant things that likes to freaking reach in and give you a hug?
Why don't you give me a knowledge nature and I'll let you know.
Yeah, I gotta.
Alright, I see your knowledge nature and I raise you.
Raise you one. Ah!
Yeah, 1 second, let me just take a quick look. Alrighty, so it's close, that's why I'm 1 second. Yes, it looks like something that does not look safe. You just have a feeling.
All right. I am going to work my way back to where Sheshlet is
Okay.
with a very, very menacing look on my face and drawing my blade as I approach.
Alrighty.
And having our interpreter tell her that let's just hope that this little slice doesn't kill you. You lied.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna stab her. I think we had her pretty low on hit points, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give her a slice enough to cause like maybe a hit point of damage or something rather.
Okay.
That puts her to 0, then that's just fine. She needs to
Alright.
know how close she is to death.
So you give her a slash and she kind of cries out in pain.
We could send her first, or send that servant first.
Alrighty.
And then ask her what the, ask her what's the deal here? Why are you lying to us? And what was your, what's the safe way?
She said, there's no safe way. This is the direct way. That's what I said. Everything has dangers. No matter what direction you go, you're going to be in danger. This is the direct or the fastest way to get there.
How do you get past it? How do you get past it that it doesn't attack?
I don't go that way.
What way do you go?
I go through all the layers of all the people that live here. I'm just giving you the most direct way.
Okay. All right. Well then, what do you guys think?
What's the plant do? It just grapples you because you knew it was unsafe.
So
yeah, it looks like it's some sort of living plant or whatnot.
Right.
I asked all right. I asked her, is there any way to get past it that it's not going to?
She said, yeah, go ahead.
Hurt.
She says there's no way to, I mean, you could, she says nobody walks through there. We just throw our food down there. She says that whenever we come near it, it doesn't attack us. But if anything else comes near it, let's see. No, I'm sorry. So she says that we know that if we don't touch the plant, it doesn't attack. But if it attacks, then, or if you touch it, then it'll attack you.
All right. Well, then you're going to walk with me, and if it attacks, it will be probably killing you. And that's where you're going to make the end of your days.
Alrighty.
So I'm going to take We can all head down there, but I once we get. Oh, you got Sheshet there. That's right. You can't move it. So once we get down here, I'm gonna walk with Sheshet and my weapon at her and gagged well.
Alrighty.
And if she starts squirming like crazy, like she knows she's gonna die, that's when.
So she actually like almost. She's like on top of you pretty much. So she is, away from the walls, kind of ducking her head down, and she's literally like against your back as you're walking. Or trying to kind of push against your front if she's in the front. So as you guys are working down that way, can I have some perception checks to see what's going on here? Alrighty. So Tanner, to the east, you see a small creature that looks like he's trying to sort of sneak down the passageway. And kind of looks like almost like a feral woman, to be honest with you. Kind of has a wild look, but the only difference is it has wings that appear to be slightly torn and has taloned feet. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative. All right. So no surprise, she knew you guys were there, and you guys now know that she's there. So Tanner, you can yell something to Cormer if you want, because Cormer will be next.
Yeah, I'm not gonna yell, but I'm gonna tell the group we got company coming from the east.
All right. The winged woman sees that and immediately sort of stands up and looks like she's beginning to talk. All right. Cormer's up.
Over there. Just see if I can shut her up before she says anything.
All right. All right, so she fails. Let me just double check. Where did he cast that? Just so I know, because it does go out wider in case there's any other monsters. And
I'll cast it on her, trying to keep it as close to us without getting any of us. If that makes sense.
okay, and you guys are level 5, so it wouldn't affect you.
Light on?
Okay. So, yeah, I'll cast it on her and
No.
try and keep it away from Seshish. I don't know.
Okay, all right,
She's
so
level
kind of
5
in that
now.
area. Okay, I gotcha. So, can you apply it to her, please? So she sort
Sure.
of collapses down to the ground.
Got to pick up in aisle 1.
All right. So, so she's down on the ground. Bose's turn.
All right. We don't want to hurt them if we can help it.
I got sleep.
I'm gonna ask. Well, I guess we don't see that yet.
No,
right?
you don't.
I just
Right.
heard him casting.
Yep, and
With
you,
spellcraft.
yep, and you
I heard him say something was coming.
right, exactly.
Well, let me do a spellcraft. See
Sure.
if I know what he cast. Not so much. And
But you,
Yep.
I mean, you've heard him cast it many times, so we're gonna say you know that it's a sleep spell. I mean, you guys have been grouped together for 5 levels, so I don't have a problem with that. I think it's only fair.
All right.
So you know it's asleep.
All right, I'm gonna ask Shesset. What? Oh, I can't talk to her. Anyway, who's the one that talks to her?
Oh, you do. You got Draconic.
Oh, I'm the one. Okay.
It's all right.
What's the inhabitant of that hallway there?
Usually the guards sleep there.
Ooh, 750 at a rate.
A winged guard?
Oh,
All right,
yes.
never mind. I wouldn't have known it was winged. Sorry.
Right,
I
right.
can't. That's metagaming.
That's all right.
How many guards?
We usually have 4 to 5 guards.
Okay.
Each of our rooms carry about 4 or 5 people in them. She's obviously kind of hovering. She's almost sitting down on the ground, just making sure she doesn't touch any of the vines or the leaves. And
Okay. Is it going to be any particular skill check or whatnot to be able to make it through these vines?
no, not if you're careful and not running through them. You'll be able to get through with the path. You'll have to climb over the compost pile, but otherwise you'll be able to get through it.
All right. I'm gonna whisper back, cause just loud enough for them to hear you. Are you safe for the moment? Can we move on without having a fight?
Yes.
All right. Don't touch the vines. Follow the path that we take. And let's move, Shesset. We don't want to fight your guards, but one of them has already engaged us.
She's like, they don't know that you guys are not here to, not to attack. So she's like, I'm not surprised. Alrighty. So is that your guys' plan?
It is for now.
So we're not trying to kill that little thing?
Sounds like not. They had talked about before, I know you weren't here last session, about trying to help out the lizard folk was kind of the discussion that was there before. So that may be why, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Your token should be unlocked at this point. So you guys are going to move through that vine area there?
Yeah.
Like to come play with us?
So once you kind of move through the vines and past them, Sheshik gets to hear the vines kind of go to the end of that southern passageway there. And she says, once she's here, she's like, this is a safe place, all right? Can I have perception checks again, if you guys don't mind? Alrighty. So move you guys kind of down and through here. Did I lock them? I'm sorry. Let me unlock them. Or were they unlocked? I can't tell. I have them locked. So, let's see. Tanner, when you guys are kind of crawling through here, you see something kind of behind you, like something moving around. And you kind of turn your head back as you're crawling underneath these vines, and you see a winged woman again with talons and wings.
I am more Uber than she was before.
And she opens her mouth and she starts to sing.
Is it the same one as before? Or?
You don't know.
I can't tell.
There's
'Cause,
just remember to
I
find
don't
there's a
see
shrine
anything
outside.
identifying us.
Right, they look pretty much the same. So, I don't have this character planned out like I thought I would with my spell. Oh, wait, it'll just take me a second. Actually, just give me some will checks.
Some what checks?
Will checks. Will saving throw. Oh, not wisdom.
I did
Sorry,
the
Tanner.
wrong-
Yeah. You want to replace that one.
Ugh.
Are you freaking kidding me? Okay.
Yeah, this will take us out.
Wow. So, Bose, Erdis, and Tanner, you guys all of a sudden become captivated by her song. And
Where did this come from?
north, behind you guys. So you all can kind of hear the song, and Tanner, you turn around and you start to try to walk up the stairs. And so I need a percentile roll, a 20%. If you beat greater than 20%, you don't hit the vines. Nice. So you. That's all right. So you immediately stand up and touch the vines. And when you stand up, the vines grab onto you. Or try to grab you. They do.
Done with the light yet, baby?
And they hit you for some damage. And Cormer is up. He's kind of you're kind of bumping into Cormer.
Can I turn the light off? Oh.
The last time I let somebody live. Let's see here. I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step towards her.
Okay. Tanner follows you.
Oh, can he? He's in the vines, isn't he? Or...
He got hit by the vine, but not grabbed by him.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna light her ass up.
Alrighty.
Well, she said he touched it. It's not her fault.
Alright, so it's half damage.
I might have myself selected.
I'm not sure.
I guess I did like a 5-foot step. So the last part, I'll smack Tanner on the face and tell him to wake up.
Alrighty. He's sort of like you kind of come to Tanner, and all of a sudden you obviously you're like, felt the vine damage, and you hear this singing, and you're walking up, you're like Cormer's now in front of you. You're like, what the hell's going on?
Is he grabbed?
No, he's not grabbed. It just hit him. It kind of like sort of hit him with a bunch of the thorns on its vine.
All right.
I'll ask.
Run through. Everybody run through, and then push and shush it forward.
You're fascinated, dude.
Oh, I'm fascinated.
Yeah, Erdis and Bo still are fascinated.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So Cormal, yell at me that I was in a trance. So, as a free action.
Alrighty.
And I'll turn around and check on the guys.
Okay.
Perception check, I guess. See if they're...
It's pretty obvious that they're also kind of walking almost, in a trance, walking back towards you.
I'll try not to hit the vines, and that's right on top. I'll do a 5-foot move back to Eridus
Okay.
and hit him on the head.
All right.
I can't reach bows, huh?
No.
Can I see Sheshish?
Yeah, you see Sheshi, who's also kind of following the whole group. She's kind of in the line with everybody else.
Ooh. I don't have anything that'll reach him. Alright, I'll...
Throw something at him.
Unless she's too hard.
That probably wouldn't work, but
I got that rock from the river.
you do have that rock from the river.
I'll throw the rock at him.
Alrighty. Give me a range D10. Just roll a ranged attack. And then I rolled your percentage for you moving through the vines again. Oh my god. So you throw the rock and it kind of gets stuck in the mangroves and you missed them, or the mangroves.
Okay, that's into my turn.
Alrighty. So Eridus kind of walks towards you. Eridus, can you roll a percentile? So you want it higher than 20%.
PhD Xander.
And you're kind of in his way and he's trying to get around you. What's that?
Oh, I smacked him, I thought, when I did my 5-foot step.
Oh, did you smack him? Oh, you were throwing it at
Yeah.
bows. I'm sorry, my apologies. Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I got you.
But I smacked Eridus.
Yeah, so Eridus is awake. Yep.
Yeah, I just tell him, hey, we're fascinated, and there's a chick up there, or hip or tap bows.
All right.
Cool.
Alrighty. And you see the vine is now active. I mean, all the walls right around this kind of 15-foot area is just kind of all sort of really quite active. They're moving around and slithering.
So I guess I could move, couldn't I?
Yeah, you can. You're not fascinated at this point.
Step down here.
Alrighty. So you kind of step around bows. Sheshik is right next to you, also looking like she's following bows, sort of in a, like a elementary school line.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So Sheshik kind of bangs up against bows and is trying to kind of push him along the way there. Oh, and let's see. Yep, so she's trying to push up against bows. Alrighty. Vine tries to grab Tanner again and misses. The wing woman continues to sing and sort of flitters down the passageway. Right next to Cormer. And kind of had her arms down. You hadn't really noticed, but she brings up a morning star that was kind of hidden behind her back. Takes a swing at Cormer. Hits him. And does a wee bit of damage. Cormer's up.
Okay.
Just gonna fix their tokens. They're on lines. I think you are too.
Back up 5 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast sleep on that.
On that one? Alrighty. You're going to need a concentration check. One of the vines reaches out and tries to hit Cormer. And it does. Does 9 damage, so you're going to need 15 plus 9 on your concentration.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well.
You might as well cast it now. I mean, you're halfway through it, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty, spell's dispelled. She has a move, though. She can move, or Cormer can move if he wants to. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, you need to do a concentration check. So, for Cormer. So if you look at the spell list on the action tab,
Might be thinking you're saying something
next
else.
to her, or his spells, yeah, you got it. Oh, there you go. Yep, it went. Good. I mean, it failed to save, but at least you got the spell off, so.
I